Hello, YouTube. Let's play a game. Let's play a really, really good game that finally has made it to PS4. This is Ni no Kuni. This is the original one. You might be familiar with Ni no Kuni 2, which came out on PS4 about a year ago now. It's had a couple of DLCs and was really good, but it's also very different from this one. This one is more of a traditional JRPG in a way. The battle mechanisms are completely different, and it's just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful game. This game, if you're not familiar with it at all, Studio Ghibli was very, very heavily involved in. And if you don't know who Studio Ghibli is, you might know some of their films. They are the studio who is behind Spirited Away, which is still the only anime film ever to have won an Academy Award. They also did Kiki's Delivery Service. They did Howl's Moving Castle. They did the let's see, what's another good one that you'd probably know? Laputa is another one. They've done a lot of good films. Hayao Miyazaki is one of the brainchilds behind it. And so they were very heavily involved with the development of Ni no Kuni. The music is by the typical Studio Ghibli music conductor, Joe Hisaishi, and it's just absolutely fantastic. It is the absolute closest that you'll ever get to playing like a Studio Ghibli movie. It's a phenomenal game. It's also a very difficult game in some parts. So let's dive into it. Let's scroll through all of this really boring legal text that apparently I have to scroll down to the very bottom before it'll actually let me accept it. Thanks so much, Bamco. Accept. Oh, don't tell me I gotta scroll more. And yes, I agree to disagree. But essentially, Ni no Kuni, when it came out for PS3, had a limited edition called the Wizards Edition, which I still have. It's one of, I think, 3 PS3 games that actually I kept, just because they've been so good, and I wanted to hold on to it. And it came with something really, really quite useful. It came with a printed edition of what's called the Wizard's Companion, and that's something that's very key to this game, and it's very handy to have a print copy of that, because in the game, as you progress, you unlock pages of it. Having the print copy, you have all the pages immediately available to you, which is really useful because this game has its own alphabet that you have to figure out to beat some puzzles. So this actually originally came out for the DS, I believe. It originally came out in Japan, eventually made its way to the US. Bandai Namco kind of botched the release on it a little bit, but it made it here to the US, which is really what mattered. And it was a very, very good game. And I'm going to go ahead and go normal. Now, I actually never beat this game. I never finished it on PS3 because the PS4 came out. So I've never actually finished it.
Get a move on, Ollie boy!
Slow down, Mr. Drippy.
But Ding Dong Dell's just down the way.
Huh?
Hmm? Oh.
Huh? What do we do?
Run for it! Ah! Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
That's right. A whole nother world. Beautiful, innit?
Now, I want to reiterate again, this came out for PS3 originally, and it had some cutscenes that were hand-drawn by Studio Ghibli, and it was absolutely beautiful. This looked fantastic in 720p. I believe they upscaled it for the remastering. I don't know if it's actually in true 4K or not. It is enhanced for PS4 Pro, which is nice because, of course, that's what I have, so I suspect that this is going to look really, really good, especially the cutscenes. And if you played Ni no Kuni 2, and you haven't played this one, the original one, I would definitely recommend that you get a hold of it, because I think you would appreciate Ni no Kuni 2 a lot more, if you know some of the background from the original one, because there are quite a few nods to it in Ni no Kuni 2, especially in the DLC where you have the rabbit known as the conductor. That is by far the biggest nod to this in the second one. But, that being said, you can play Ni no Kuni 2 without having ever played this one. They're not linear. But here's our first look at one of those cutscenes that Studio Ghibli did.
Sorry, mister. Good morning, Miss Layla.
Why, good morning, Oliver. Your groceries are over there, honey.
Thanks.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did Philip find you? He said he had something to show you, dear.
Really? So he finally finished it, huh? Do you know where he is right now?
He just stepped out with some deliveries for me. I doubt he'll have gotten far.
Thanks, Miss Layla.
Oh, say hi to your mother for me.
Sure thing, Miss Layla.
Hey, Ollie.
Part of me wishes that I wasn't streaming this so I could have seen that in full 4K, but it looks nice and crisp.
Over here.
I think so far they've cleaned this up pretty nicely. But this is the town you start in. This is Motorville.
Good thing you found me. Guess what? She's finally ready.
So what Miss Layla said? Is it really what I think it is?
What else would it be, dum-dum?
Boy, you are something else, Phil. So what do we do now?
What else? We take her for a spin. Tonight.
What, tonight? But I can't. I mean, I need to ask my mom, and...
Sure. You go ask your mom. And then when do we do it, huh? Tomorrow? Next year?
Well, No, but... Okay, we'll do it tonight. But we'll have to be real quiet.
Sure we will. Okay, tonight in my garage. Be there or be square.
Sure.
So, this is the child who will save the world.
Or so says the crystal ball, Your Radiance.
The Dark Djinn's power alone will not suffice.
I fear not.
What is the child's name?
Oliver, Your Radiance.
Oliver.
So this first part of the game, in a way, kind of reminds me a lot of Kiki's Delivery Service. It has kind of that European town feel to it, you know, obviously with a lot more cars and without Kiki flying around. But It's a very simple, short little map to get you started, but it's just such a nice opening, I think, town to play in. And again, when this, came out on PS3, this looked incredible. Absolutely incredible for PS3. And I still think it's one of the best games that PS3 had. And I'm kind of ashamed I never finished it. I'll admit that. But, with the PS4 having come out, I think a little too quickly after this came out, things just looked better on it. And I can't wait to actually get to some of the more fantasy parts of this, because this is probably going to look really, really good. And if you like the soundtrack for this one is on Apple Music. It might be on Amazon Music now too. I mean, this game came out several years ago. I don't even remember what year it came out at this point. But it came out, I think, while I was still in college. So, God, that's at least 4 years ago. So this is a game kind of that I've been waiting for a while. Especially when Ni no Kuni 2 was announced. This is a game that I think absolutely deserved to have a remaster. And seeing that or when I heard that it finally was going to get one, it was like, it's about time. Obviously, this is a town where they like their cars. It's a nice little neighborhood, too. Let's run and talk to everybody first. Then we'll go run home, although I probably should have done that a while ago if I'm actually carrying milk. One thing I'm noticing definitely with the remaster is you can read the signs on the buildings a lot more easily now than you could on PS3. Everything's definitely, sharper, which is what I would expect from a remastering. Especially a remastering in 2019. And I forget how to actually run. So we're just gonna nice and slowly make our way home. It's just gonna be right here. And so if you have played Ni no Kuni 2, and you've played the DLC, you might recognize this house.
Hey, Mom. I got the groceries.
Thanks, sweetie. Just pop them on the table, will you?
Say, Mom.
Did you say something, sweetie?
You're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kinda early, huh?
Yes, I suppose I will.
Oh, you will, huh?
Will you stop being so mysterious and eat your breakfast? You'll be late for school. And chew before you swallow.
Thanks for breakfast, Mom. See you later, Mom.
Bye, sweetie. You be good now.
I will.
Yes, that's right. You had to unlock the main menu. Now, I'm going to warn you ahead of time. This is not a happy Ghibli. It is not at all happy. So, if you don't know what happens, you may want to get a box of tissues ready. We're going to totally scope out the house first, make sure everybody's definitely asleep. Yeah? Great. Let's sneak out. And while we have the options, why in the world would you turn vibration off? Let's turn that on. Let's keep that off. Let's definitely make text go faster. And perfect. Well, that saves nice and quick. Onward. No, don't mind me. I'm just, sneaking out here at night.
Hey! In here! What are you looking at? What is it with that kid? What kept you, Slowpoke?
Sorry, my mom just wouldn't go to bed. So, is it finished?
Sure is. The last bearing's in, and she's primed for action. Wanna see?
Do I ever?
All right. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Wow!
Oh, is this neat? Phil, this is so neat!
You betcha.
It's so neat!
The new Coupe Deluxe ain't got nothing on us, Ollie.
It's not even close.
So, you ready to hit the road, kiddo?
Yeah!
All right. The coast is clear. I better go tell Phil.
Don't go.
What? Huh?
It's bad. Please, Oliver. Don't go.
Huh? Who are you? How do you know my name?
Ollie! What's taking you so long?
I'm sorry, Phil. Someone saw me.
Oh, man. Who was it?
Oh, that girl over... Huh?
What are you talking about? Huh? There's nobody there.
Huh. That's weird. She was right there. A girl.
A girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was that dumb, scary Mary. Oh no, couldn't be. She's not allowed out. You must be going screwy or something. Anyway, come on.
Oh, okay.
Did forget how deadpan some of these
Oliver.
lines were, though.
The boy who will save the world. But unfortunately for him, his light is yet a mere candle in the blackness.
Indeed. He may be the child the prophecies speak of, but he is a child nonetheless.
Yet these humans can be disturbingly powerful. Did the other's darkness not engulf the land entirely? Might this one not prove equally tenacious?
What will you have me do, Your Radiance?
Such saplings must not be suffered to grow.
Very well, Your Radiance.
He who would save this doomed world must die.
Doom.
Mom! Help me!
Sweetie? Where are you? Oliver? Oliver?
You're kinda busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kinda early, huh?
Oliver.
Darn it, Oliver.
Oliver.
Would you listen to her purr? Ready? Take it slow to start with, okay?
Yep, got it!
All right. We have liftoff! Whoa! Ollie!
Oliver? Philip, what happened?
It's Ollie!
Oliver! Oliver? Oliver, wake up.
Mom?
Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry. I swear, if I'd known, I never would have.
Don't be silly, Phil. What about your car?
That hunk of junk, I can make another one in no time.
Well, I think you two have had quite enough excitement for one day.
Yes, ma'am. Ja!
Are you okay, Phil?
I still twisted my ankle back there.
Whatever will you children get up to next?
Allie,
Allie?
are you okay?
Mom? What's wrong? Mom?
She always did have a weak heart.
Mom?
Dear.
I'll fetch the doctor.
Mom!
I warned you. This is not a happy Ghibli.
Oliver, sweetie. Oh, sweetie.
Mom!
You'll be okay. I know you will. Be good now. For me.
Mom? Mom? Mom! No. No! Don't leave me. You can't. Mom! Mommy! Don't leave me. Mom!
Sentimental fool. Sacrificing herself to save her child.
And yet, thanks to her, the boy lives.
Of course. But shorn of his mother's love, to whom can he now turn for guidance? And soon he will come to our world, where our powers are strongest.
Very good, Your Radiance.
Let us see how this story unfolds. I'm sure the ending will be engaging.
Well, her cape definitely looks a lot better on PS4, that is for sure. That's got some detail to it now.
Oliver, honey, I brought you some apple pie. I'll just leave it here for you, okay, dearie? Now, you'll just have to wait until dinner, Timmy told him. Oh, it's so sad. He's been in there 3 whole days now.
Oliver, Mummy starts her new job today, but she's asked someone very special to take care of you. Mummy spent a long time making him. I'm sure he'll look after you very well. Be good while Mummy's away, okay?
Mommy!
Is something wrong, sweetie?
Just come back soon, okay?
Of course, sweetie. We'll always be together, Oliver. Always. Always.
Mommy, come back. Please.
Whoa, what's all this, Anna? Curse lifted, is it? Tiny! I'm free! Free!
Huh? What just happened?
You just witnessed the rebirth of Drippy, Lord of the Fairies.
Who?
What, are you deaf or something? Drippy, Lord of the Fairies, I said, didn't I?
Drippy.
That's right, and I'm sick to the teeth of you snivelling and moaning. A proper crybaby bunting you are. 3 days, man. I mean, I've been sad before, but crying for 3 whole days? I'm surprised there's a drop of water left in you. You're a big boy, man. 3 days is, well, it's unheard of.
What?
Oh dear, bit flummoxed, are we? Bit lost for words. Not to worry, man, I got all the answers. Oh, but prepare yourself. Explaining all this is gonna take a while. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Tidy. I like your style. Very honest, innit? Stay that way, okay? Take you far, it will. On with the show!
Okay.
See, it's like this, see? What it is, there's more worlds out there than this one by here. There's what you might call parallel worlds, see? They're like worlds along by the side of your one. And one of those worlds is my world. That's right, a whole nother world.
Another world?
There's quick you are. And I, that is the Lord High Lord of the Fairies, the reason I'm by here in this world of yours, well, it's because there's a proper bad apple trying to upset the peace of both our worlds, see? Shadar, the Dark Djinn, his name is, and what he did was, he took over people's hearts and spread war and ruin all over our world. Tried to stand up to him, I did, and he turned me into a flippin' doll and kicked me out of our world and into yours, the rotter.
Uh-huh.
And then you went and cried all over me, and poof, the curse was lifted, just like that. Which makes me think you must be the one we fairies call the pure-hearted one. The one the legends say will save our world. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover, eh? So, anyway, that means I better get you over to our world and have you get rid of Shadar for us. All right with you?
Me? But how can I...
Don't fret, man. It's a big responsibility, I know, but you'll be all right, especially with me to help you.
But I...
Oh, want me to ask properly, do you? Fair dues.
What?
Oh, pure-hearted one, will you please come and save our world?
No.
Sorry, I must have misheard you. What did you say? Go on, once more, but louder.
I won't do it. I mean... I can't do it.
This is why they say never work with children. I ask nicely, and you give me a hearty, yes, sir. That's how this works, see? Gee whiz, that would be swell, you say. It's just how these things are done. It's tradition. How am I supposed to work with this? It's like he's never read a story in his life.
But I don't know anything about your world. And... I just can't right now.
What, because your mum dropped dead?
Yeah.
You got a photo of her? Hurry up, will you? I haven't got all day.
Okay.
That's right, it's not a happy Ghibli. It's also very blunt Ghibli.
Let's see now. Blimey. It can't be. But then it can't be a coincidence, neither.
What is it?
The great sage Alicia. Then we might just be able to save your mum.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You ready for another earful?
Yeah.
The souls of people in your world and my world are connected, which means people from over by here have another version of themselves over by there, called a soulmate, see? And people with soulmates can even look like each other. Now, your mum, well, she shared a soul with the great sage Alicia. A proper talent she was.
Huh? So my mom was a sage? But how does that help us save her?
Well, Alicia tried to take on the Dark Djinn, but his power was too much for her, and he trapped her in this dark jewel called the Soul Snare. When that happened, then the link between hers and your mum's souls would have been cut off. But if you could free Alicia, it just might fix the link, and who knows, it might even bring your mum back.
Is that really true?
I can't be sure now, but it's possible, yeah.
Wait. How do you know all this, Mr. Dribby? You've been a doll this whole time.
Ah, now there's clever of you. Good question, lad. It's like this, see? I'm not the only fairy. Even though I was stuck by here, my buddies were keeping me abreast of all the goings-on over there. How? I suppose it's what you might call telepathy. And that's not all. I was sending my lordly orders back over there too, having them spy on Shadar and that, you know, tidy, huh? What is it?
I'll do it. I'll come to your world. I'll come with you and save my mom.
Oh, that's marvellous! You might be doing it for all the wrong reasons, but if it saves our world, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Tidy! We better get going then. Chop chop!
Okay. But how do we get to your world?
Oh, curious, are we? All right, I'll tell you. First thing we need is a drop of magic. Go and have a dig around in the fireplace. There's something hidden there so nosy Parkers won't find it.
But why would anybody hide something in there?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Look lively.
Now this, of course, is why in the second game in the DLC, the spellbook is still in the fireplace.
What could be hidden in a place like this?
A mighty spellbook.
Huh? A book? But it would burn in there.
Not this book. The Wizard's Companion laughs in the face of fire. Wouldn't be much of a spellbook if it didn't, now would it?
Really?
Aha, gotcha.
This is a spellbook?
That there is the Wizard's Companion, the fount of all wizarding knowledge.
The Wizard's Companion.
Ta-da! And let me show you the best part that this had on PS3 if you got the collector's edition, which came in this absolutely gigantic box. You actually got a hard copy of that, and it was unbelievably useful and really, really well put together too. It is by far the most beautiful part of the collector's edition. And this is it right here. That's the Wizard's Companion in the flesh. This was just extraordinary, especially in the PS3 days. I don't even remember what the heck it cost, but it's beautiful. And again, it only came on the limited edition. If you can find a copy of one of these, get it, because it is absolutely beautifully bound. It's a great hardcover. It's kind of a metallic bit on the front. You have every single page from the actual companion. It's literally a one-for-one print copy of what the game has, and it is incredibly useful and really, really beautiful. It's probably one of the best, I'd say, Ghibli's collector items that you could ever get that's not from a proper Ghibli. But now that we have that out of the box, because we're going to need it, let's continue. Oof. And we'll stick with Oliver, why not? And options for enter. Oh, wait a minute, there was a lowercase option. Backspace. There we go. That's better.
Tidy. Right, magic in our way over to my world, is it? Now let's see.
What is it?
You got a wand somewhere by here? We can't go casting spells without a wand now, can we?
A wand? Why would we have a wand?
Oh, that's a pain. Ah, well, can't be helped. We'll just have to look for one outside.
Huh? We won't find one out there either.
Don't nitpick, crybaby Bunting.
Bunting? My name is Oliver. Oliver.
Ah, so the crybaby bit was right, at least was it?
Ah.
I need a bridge. You fool! You've doomed me. Yeah, but it's a lamppost. Who wouldn't want a lamppost as a wand? I mean, what could go wrong? I forget if it's actually bottomless in this one or not, because in the second one it's not. It'll take you a while to run out of space on it, but that's a thing. The bottomless bag. Okay, now I don't think it's actually bottomless because I don't have a scroll bar for the provisions. Remember what options you had on PS3, because I know the collector's edition, you got like an extra special ticket. So I don't remember if this is what it actually came with or not. It's been so long now. But again, this is one of the reasons why having the physical book was kind of useful, because you actually have to reference the book quite a lot in the game. And conveniently enough, the numbers that are in the game actually match up with the physical pages in the book, which was really useful. Because again, as you can see, there's blank spots on it. But by far, the most useful thing for this, if I can get it to go down there, is for the alphabet. Because as you progress in here, you actually want to memorize this alphabet because you need to use it to solve puzzles. And you got to spell out actual words with it. And some of those you could maybe, you know, I mean, no, they don't look like actual letters at all. And of course, as you're solving the puzzles, you can't just open the Wizard's Companion in the game to reference these. So at some point, you actually have to memorize this, or you use the book. Very useful. Very, very useful. But again, the book aspect of it made this kind of a really big pain in the butt. But it's also really cool. This is like 400 pages worth of stuff that you do actually want to read to really enjoy the game to its fullest and actually be able to solve puzzles and things for it. I wonder what that actually says down there, because I forget if that's actually a clue. So let's quickly go to 338, which thank God is at the very end of the book. So that was actually rather nice. So I lied, it's not 400, it's 339 pages of stuff that you want to read at some point. So let's see, we got the weird curly looking thingy. That's not B. Let's see, that's a K. C. Either U or V. And what do we got after that one? No. L. So KCUL. And the funky squiggle bit. That's D. O. Where the heck is that letter? G. Whatever that spells. I'll have to look at the playback. That's another thing that could actually come in useful with the game is physical pen and paper. Oh, that's right, you read it right to left, like in Japanese. That's why that doesn't spell anything. Duh. Why do I say that ended in? Because I think now this spells out knowledge. Alright, let's see. No, G. Oh, it's good luck, I think. G-O-O-D. Yeah, there's no space. It's good luck. That's what it spells. Yeah, I remember. But, yeah, again, if you can find one of these in 2019, get it. Seriously, get it. I mean, yeah, you could probably go online and print it out, essentially. But you will... Seriously, I really mean it. Get a hard copy if you can. It will make your life so much easier playing this game. Like, incredibly easier. There's a tree right there. Just, break a branch off. Oh, it's you, spooky ghost girl.
You're the little girl I met before, huh?
Mm-hmm. We met before.
So, how do you know who I am?
I'm really, really sorry, Oliver.
Huh?
Your mummy. I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
Huh? Why would you be sorry for that?
I wanted to save her. I really did.
Huh? Hey, wait! Where are you going? Hey! Where did you go?
Ollie boy, why are you talking to thin air?
Mr. Drippy, she disappeared again.
Huh? Who did?
That strange girl. That's the second time she tried to talk to me.
What's that? A girl? Where? You're right about strange. I can't see her any flipping where.
Well, how could you? She disappeared into thin air.
Well, anyway, there's something I want to ask you.
There is? Sure, go ahead.
Do you mind it? Having a sidekick like?
Huh? A sidekick? Who do you mean?
Crikey, that's cold. Who do you mean, he says? Why not stab me in the heart while you're at it? I mean me! I wanted to know if it was alright me joining you on your adventures. Or if you were maybe wanting to trade me in for a younger, prettier model. But it looks like I got my answer, huh? Well, so you know, if you don't have faith in people, you'll never see their true worth. And what's more...
Look at this.
Huh?
It was on the ground, right where that girl was standing.
Chuck it here, then. Top. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's a wand!
You mean it? A real wand?
Come over by here and take a look, man. It might seem like any old stick, but it's got all magic writing on it, see?
It does, huh? Wow. Is that how people write in your world?
The runes are all faded, so it might have lost a bit of power. But, for our current purposes, it's a beauty.
Neato. What a stroke of luck.
Luckier than you know, Ollie boy. Phew, I never thought we'd actually find one.
Do you think maybe that girl brought it here for me?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Right, now we need a place to cast our spell. To cast Gateway, you need somewhere proper massive. You need space to give it oomph, see?
Do we really need that much oomph?
Yeah, what kind of question is that? Magic is special, innit? It's sacred, right? You have to cast spells in the best environment possible. You really are new to this, aren't you? This is beginner stuff we're talking about here.
Oh, sorry.
Now, take me somewhere with plenty of space. There's got to be somewhere around by here.
The town square, I guess.
What could go wrong?
Do you really think we should be doing this here?
No worries, man. Normal people can't see magic, see? Go on, Ollie boy. Cast Gateway. That's it, man. You got it. Whoa. Whoa. Go on, boy, back. Tidy!
What is it? Stop that now. Heel, boy, heel.
Told you, they didn't notice a thing. Yeah. Let's get a shunt in, crybaby bunting.
For the last time, it's Oliver.
Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
Oh.
And we're off to another world!
Hey, wait for me!
Seeing that for the first time on PS3 was just mind-blowing how much detail went into that.
Right, let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
Ah, home at last! But there's a tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was pretty neat just now, huh?
Oh, that herd of elk! Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh. Huh? Jeepers.
Oh, Nickers! Where did he spring from?
Ah! What do we do?
He's not like the big softies just now. He's itching for a fight. Proper savage.
Let's run away!
No, use that stick you got by there. Give him a whacking and send him packing.
Huh? Ah!
Look lively, he's making his move.
Come on!
So again, the battle mechanics for this one are very, very different from the second one. So if you're used to Ni no Kuni 2, and it's kind of turn-based-ish battle mechanisms, this is completely different. This one, in some ways, is very difficult with the strategy that you got to put into it, because it's kind of a real-time turn-based sort of thing where you can like auto attack in a way. But as you progress further and further, and you get into later battles, and you have more and more companions, you get colleagues, there's more and more enemies on the battlefield. There's a lot of stuff that you have to keep an eye on. And I mean like a lot. You gotta multitask like crazy in some of the later fights that you'll get into. So like that's another thing you can do is while you're still attacking, you can cancel it and run to pick up things, which sometimes you want to do. And one thing that I wish they kept from this one that's not in the second one is you can surprise enemies. If you sneak up behind them, you can attack them like faster and things of that nature.
Well, hey, proper tidy. Nice one, Ollie boy.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, our world is absolutely riddled with beasties, but keep that up and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
Sure, Mr. Drippy, but where are we going?
Well, first off, we need to get you a wand.
But I already have a wand.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? That thing's about as magical as a flipping cabbage. You might just squeeze a gateway spell out of it, but you can forget about anything more than that. Honestly, I wish you'd think before you open your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Now, I told you Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I? Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well, time was you couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He banned people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
So that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Well, it's not a matter of letting him, is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Of course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Of course you will, and that's why we need to find you a better wand.
All right. Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Tidy.
Woo! Such enthusiasm. First, the sparkly thing. Oh, look, Pikachu wants to fight. Fine, come here. I'll beat you up.
Come on!
Haha, I beat you. Actually, let's do a quick save. That's better. I find it really weird that by default vibration was turned off in this, because vibration's actually useful to have. Like, really, really useful.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Sure we can. There's a secret door on the side. Darn birds.
Let's do it!
Ha ha ha, you missed me. Where did that thing go? I want to surprise it.
Let's do it!
Let's totally get some more XP. Actually give me some good XP. Come here, snake thingy. I'm gonna surprise you. Haha, I did.
We can do this! One thing that was kind of annoying about this one is that traveling is really, really, really slow, especially in the beginning. Come on!
Way to zoom this thing in. Where are the woods? It's running after me now. Oh, crap. And they surprised me.
Let's go!
Ha! Your sleep powder has no effect on me. Okay, well apparently now as a level 2 I get 1 XP for killing those things already. Alright.
We can do
oh yeah,
this.
there are a lot of really bad puns in this. It's a bartender. Get it? It's honey. It's a sheep, so it's a bar. There are the woods. If I remember, was there something back here? Maybe not. I thought there was something that was hidden back here, but I can't remember. Might just be all trees. There's the door.
have to say I really liked the drawings that were in this game, especially for the tutorials. I want to go this way. But this way. Fine, we'll do it your way then.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me! Ugh.
Woods use Trip. It's super effective.
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is, I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You?
I like how his name changes every single time he addresses him.
As reckless as ever, I see.
Stare.
Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. Here in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner. So, you're going to need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar. Tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
What else do we have? Let's go Mighty. Yay! One thing that would have been interesting to carry over to the PS4 remaster, if I remember correctly, because in the US this never actually came out on DS, it was only on PS3. But in Japan it originally came out on the DS, which is probably why this is also on, I believe, the Switch. On the DS version, I believe you actually had to draw the spells to cast. And it actually wasn't Wrath of the White Witch. I think it was something to do with Jinn or something with the wizard. The story was like a little bit different. But on the PS4, you know, the PS3 didn't have this, but it had a trackpad. Could have, you know, made you have to actually draw out the spells. That kind of would have been neat to have that added in, but who knows? You know, that might have taken up too much changes to code and things like that, and so maybe they passed on that. I'd be curious to see it if the Switch version of this, you do actually have to draw out the spells, because that, I think, would be a nice touch. But at the same time, the game's kind of hard enough already.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Ooh, that's really choppy.
Come on!
Yeah.
Here it goes!
So this is where this game starts getting really difficult, actually. You have to remember all of this. You got, you know, elemental damage pretty quickly on. Your familiars have stamina, so you got to know when to call them back, put them in reserves, things like that. Make sure your colors match up. Ni no Kuni 2 kind of did away with all of that. And I think from an ease of, you know, play standpoint, that was a good move. But I think it's also disappointing because, you know, that's part of the things that made this kind of fun, at the same time challenging. There were definitely times when I wanted to throw the controller at the TV, for sure. And I could have sworn there's a setting somewhere where you can actually set it up to constantly keep doing the same thing that you have selected in the menu until you cancel it. And I forget if you have to unlock that or if it's in the settings and I just haven't gotten to it yet. But for the later battles, it actually gets kind of useful. Yeah, Drippy. That's probably important, whatever that says. So let's consult the old wizard companion. Let's see. That's a B. Or either I or J. So B or I. N. G. So it's going to spell bring hope. Let's see, H. And O. alright, I remember some of it. Well, that's not very useful. Oh, I haven't learned any of these yet. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't have anything I can feed it. Well, I have nothing, so that makes that easy. Abilities. Alright, I must get to it later. Oh, I don't want the Wizard's Companion. Oh, that's right, I'm in a dungeon, I can't save. Let's see, full health. Don't need any of those right now. But I do want to run back up to the save stone. Yeah, I know. I'm saving my game before I get my butt kicked and have to do this all over again because it takes forever to go through all of those scenes. Don't you know I've played this game before, Drippy? I know how it works out. Secret treasure!
We can do this! Here goes!
He's a blue, so I think he's more... Ooh, yeah. But I pulled him back. More effective than I am. Or maybe it was the other way around. Actually, Wizard's Companion. Let's see. Wonder, don't have any of those yet. All pages. There's the page that tells me about who does what. Yep. Next page. Magic, alchemy, equipment. I don't have the cauldron yet. Does this not have a page that tells me who does what? Familiar signs. There we go. Page 154. Is that what I want? Yes. Page 154. Yeah, that's too far. There we go. Okay, fire can't burn, sleep, storm, poison. Okay. So sun outshines the moon. Okay, so actually the red I think was better than the blue. So planet beats everything. Alright, so red's better than blue. I forget what the heck color star is. Yeah, so I screwed that up.
We can do this!
Okay, so those are both sun.
Here goes! Push every button on the controller at the same time while you're in the middle of battle. How's my health? That looks okay. I forget. Do I go up? Do I go around?
Oliver. You're a Pokemon trainer. I seriously can't remember which is the better way to go up here. That's got a treasure chest. It's got a blue chest, and I don't know if I can open blue chests yet. I don't think I can. We're gonna find out.
Watch this! Here goes!
Was a dead end. Darn it, I should have remembered that. Oh well. Onwards. Wait a second. There's a secret path there. Where'd that treasure just go? There you are. Well, I think we'll take the secret path and bypass all of the enemies. Maybe. Can't go in that way. There it is. That's the treasure chest I was thinking of. Taste of coffee, I don't know, he seemed a little young for that. I could have sworn there was a way to zoom in on the map. Is there really not? I can't see where the heck I'm going. Okay, yes, that bypassed all of that. Surprise! Hehehe.
Come on!
Okay, so that's... Oh. The sun overpowers them. I should be able to beat the heck out of this thing, right? Nice! No, it was. I should have defended that. Alright, let's backtrack. Let's kick some butts.
We can do this!
You can do it!
Here goes!
Oh, that hurt. Come back to me. Spells. Heal. What do you mean? There we go. 3 callbacks. Now this is only like the first dungeon. And already you gotta really pay attention to what's going on the battlefield and really strategize. This is not an easy game. At all. But it's a good game.
We can do this!
It is definitely a good one.
Here goes!
Like this, jabber. Jabby, jabby, jab, jab, jab. Ha, ha. My jabs are better than yours. not going all the way back up? Alright. There we go. Now I got my map. Yes, I am a map completionist. And now you know. I'm sure I will regret that statement.
Let's do it!
Let's do it!
Here
One thing that does kind of stink about these sewer hatches, and this is how you kind of fast travel in this game, is unlike in Ni no Kuni 2, where you can like instantly touch a waypoint and use it, you have to come back and rediscover all of these later to actually be able to use them, if I remember correctly. So there's a decent amount of backtracking that you sometimes have to do in this. And in some ways it kind of stinks. Now this is the first real major battle. And the first time I played this, I totally got my butt kicked. Really, really bad. Oh, look, it's Godzilla. Oh, hi, Gojira. Cut loose. Special attack. I know, but I want to get to the green ball first. Or not. There we go. Back to me. Fireball. Chance time. Just enough MP to do that. Dang it, missed it. Missed me. Shoot. Is that what it was going to be? be able to get that quickly enough. Run in circles. Keep running in circles. Deep end. You missed me anyway. Run in circles more. There we go. That the tutorial doesn't warn you about. The yellow balls are only good with your familiars. That's right, Godzilla. Go back to Tokyo Bay. It was definitely Voldemort. These you do actually want to read because these are important as you progress. You need to read these in order to complete riddles, which is also why you need to learn the alphabet to complete riddles and puzzles that show up. And I think the first time that this comes in to play, it actually forces you to read this one because you do need it to progress. And it forces you at like the right time to read it.
You did well to calm the Guardian of the Woods. And I found what I was looking for. But first, a gift. By way of thanks.
Gee!
You were on a roll by here, man.
I entrust to you one of my closest companions, the Telling Stone. His knowledge of our world rivals even my own. I thought he might help you on your journey. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he will tell you anything you wish to know. And the other thing, the locket. This is what you came here for, is it not? It is a vessel for fragments of the human heart. To rescue the heartbroken, you will need the locket and the spells required to use it. I will give you those as well.
Thank you so much, Old Father Oak.
Such a well-mannered child. Unlike some I can mention.
What? All right. Ta, Bagface.
Some things are as unchanging as the forest. No matter. You had best be on your way. Now, boy, you must come and see me from time to time, and tell me of your travels. I look forward to hearing of your progress.
And you do actually
Yes,
want
sir.
to do that.
Let's be off, shall we? Time to head back to Ding Dong Dell and mend a broken heart.
Okay.
With our new friend, Thwomp. And is it just me, or is that like the weirdest locket anyone's ever seen? It doesn't look like a locket at all. What's up, Treater? And he does. Which again is why you do want to remember that this is a thing, because he actually gives you some pretty decent rewards too. Oh, I'm running into myself. Alright, what do we got? No available pieces of heart. Oh, I could feed him a chocolate. Let's hold on to it for now. This is what I was looking for before. The telling stone is actually pretty useful because you can replay pretty much any tutorial. And in some cases like this one, it'll actually give you additional information. So it's actually a really good resource to use. There are a lot of things in Ni no Kuni that you don't have to use, but you really should if you really want to master the game. Use all of the tools that it gives you. Okay, so that's actually star. So actually, I didn't want to use sun on those guys. Sun beats moon, but not star. Star beats sun, but not moon. Moon stronger than star, but not sun. Boy, it's confusing. This is one thing that I actually did like that Ni no Kuni 2 did with its mini, like, war battle things, is in the corner it would tell you, or remind you, what color beat what. And I really wish this would do that. Fully explored except for the blue treasure chest that we'll have to come back for later. That's a really long bit of text. I wonder if that just simply says progress report. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that probably just says progress report. Yeah, because that's 2. Okay, so that just says progress report. Nothing sneaky there. Okay, still no auto battle. 5 now, so I can teach him Sandblast. I still only have the one miracle move. And no available equipment. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get to town first. Form, take, heal. Yeah, I don't have spring lock yet. Alright, onward to Ding Dong Dell. Which makes a comeback in Nemo Kuni 2. They kind of thought it was the next one. You really want to fight me that badly? Fine, we'll fight.
Come
I
on!
think eventually, if you get a high enough level, they do just ignore you, which is useful. Is that star or is that moon? Okay, no, that's star. Did some beat star? I already forget this crap. 154. There we go. No, star is better than sun, so I'm going to get my butt kicked. Neato. What could go wrong? Oh, I'm way more powerful though. Alright, that was a good death. I actually got XP for that. I was expecting to get none. Yes, I am. God darn it. Did not want to do that.
Watch this! Here goes!
Oh, your moves. Ow. Where did it go? There's Ding Dong Dell. Ooh, those guys are quick. Oh, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, and it got me, darn it.
Let's
no,
go.
I ran into something else. Alrighty then. So we got to start on the moon, so... destroy you. Is that thing still chasing me? Okay, no, it disappeared. Ha 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 ha. Good. There you go. Ding Dong Dell. Meanwhile, back at the gate.
Looks like he's still the worse for wear, huh?
Mr. Drippy, we have to help him.
Right, though, Ollie boy. I better explain how it's done then, innit? First thing you'll need to do is to take the locket Treeface gave you and fill it with the piece of heart our friend is missing.
The piece of heart?
That's right. One of the bits we're all made up of deep down.
The bits we're made up of? I don't understand.
How can I put it? Just give it a go. You'll soon work it out, man. First off, what that guard's missing is a drop of good old-fashioned enthusiasm. Find some and give it to him, and he'll be right as rain.
Okay, but where do I find enthusiasm?
Well, now, feast your eyes on that other guard there. He's got more get-up and go than a sack of squirrels. If he hasn't got some enthusiasm to spare, I'm a monkey's uncle. Ask nicely, and I'm sure he'll give you a lend of it.
Sure, I'll try my best.
Alright, Bob, no more break room espresso for you. Now stand still, this will probably only hurt a lot.
Tidy! Looks like you got yourself a locket full of enthusiasm. Now, you've just got to give it to our friend over by there.
Okay, here goes.
What could go wrong? Soon. Very soon. Oh god, she still has to use the toilet. There's probably a bush somewhere that you can use. Oh, sorry, mate. About to get the door fixed. What could go wrong? Hey, stop staring, everyone. I've never done this before, so,
Beautiful!
It
It
very important.
worked!
Neato!
Tidy! Looks like he's back in the land of the living.
What's happening? Where am I?
We got you an espresso.
Well, 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 you're back with us, I see.
Yes, I feel so strange, as if a weight has been lifted from my heart. I feel better.
Thank goodness for that. I was worried about you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't myself. But I'm back now, and ready to work harder than ever.
Well then, these fine people have all come to visit our great kingdom. I think we'd better let them in.
Indeed we had. This way, everybody!
Hooray! One thing that was a really nice touch, I think, in Kuni 2, is they actually took the same theme for the talent they use in this one. And they just kind of modernized it, gave it a bit more extra flair. But playing it, it was a nice surprise. It was like, I recognize that piece. That's what it was in the first game. Just with more oomph. I completely forgot, though, that all of the shops actually kept the same names. There's still the Huda Kit. There's still Swift Solutions, and I like how now she can go pee in a bush in the middle of the town square, but couldn't do that at the gate. Oh God. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh look, it's another manhole that I still can't use. Rah. Let the cat jokes begin. Hooray! Yay, free money!
Turned out nice again, didn't it, Chuck?
Jeepers. It's so different.
Stop staring, man, it's rude.
But look at those goofy clothes.
Goofy? Are you blind? You are the goofy one round these parts.
Huh?
Look at his funny clothes.
Do I really look so strange?
Crikey, we better get you a new outfit before they put you in the zoo. Come on, Ollie boy.
Okay.
The frame rate on that is actually kind of bad. I'm a little surprised there, actually. But first, we must smash all the vases and cut all the grass and get all the money. Purple. Can I open a purple one? No, I cannot. So, something that's interesting with Ding Dong Dell in this one versus Ni no Kuni 2 is in this one it's pretty much all cats and humans. In Ni no Kuni 2, it's cats and mice because basically the mice have an uprising. Spoilers. One thing leads to another, and so on. And the town layout's a lot different. So it's hard to say if some time passes between, Ni no Kuni 1 and Ni no Kuni 2, or if they're on different, world lines or timelines, what have you. But you're kind of made to believe that there's some connection between the two games, just a very, very loose one. Again, you don't have to play this one in order to understand what's going on in the second one, but I think you appreciate the second one a lot more if you know some of the backstory from the first one, because you'll certainly pick up on a lot more references. lot of free money. That'll buy some clothes, probably. But first, let's get my merit badge sash, so I can get all of my merit badges. There's stamps. It's going to look exactly the same by the time they're done organizing it again. I just want my merit stamp card thing. Like you go on 9 quests, get one free, right? I forgot you could actually jump across these. Yeah, I was ready to try and go fishing. I don't know if I ever realized that you could jump across. Idaho, yeah, you're pretty close. Greetings from Portland, the Oregon one. I guess Scooby-Doo is 50 now, so I'm not surprised that that's a thing. We will go behind the clothes. Those are the stairs I want. And let me guess, I still can't open it. I was just there. Well, I guess they reorganized the errand board really quick. Ooh, 3 in 1. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, duh. That's right, strangle first. There we go. Jump to that one. Nowhere else. Alright, fine. Where are those kids? I mean, what other one would I possibly use? It's not like I'm gonna light them on fire. I know, right? It's like, whoa, technology. Alright, that's one kiddo. Where the heck did my minimap go? Oh, right, going upstairs. Okay, why is my map now hidden? I swore that used to display. That's what I want. Options, there you are. Okay, is that not display in town? I swore it displayed in town. Oh, that's helpful. definitely not because it looks like an owl. I'm hearing, yeah, I already talked to that, nothing there. There goes that smells really tough. I don't want to keep going because that goes to castle. Maybe I do. No, I don't want to go there yet. So let's see. Yeah, it's the side path. Sure, we can go steal some flowers. Why not? Do I have any of that already? What have we done? Welcome to our successful streets. I have one flower so far. How in the world did bread fit in that thing? Wait, on second thought, I don't want to know. Because bread from a pot sounds like a terrible idea. Yeah, you say that, but totally wizard. And totally wizard that's gonna save the world. No big deal. Alright. What did those darn kids get to? This goes to the sewer. We don't go in yet, and are locked anyway. That's conveniently like. That's a very flat lock on that. Oh my. That's better. Wish I could jump in this one. So that it would be like the second one, where it actually keeps count of how many times you've jumped, and I thought that was kind of funny, but at the same time a fun and nice touch. Knowing exactly how many times you have jumped. Obviously they all need to get an espresso from the break room that Tim had. Alright, maybe I do actually need to go to... whatchamacallit? Castle. None of those darn kids out here. Is there actually a quest in there? No. Is there? Because it wants me to go in it. Yeah, okay. And that's what I thought. Alright. Sure. Is it free? Ah, that's right. Yeah, this is the staircase I kept missing. How the heck do I get down there? Oh, it's a green one. I can't get into it anyway. Ooh, nice beam move. Let's see. Yeah, no way of squeezing in there. Maybe. Okay, so we only found the one kid. Where the heck are the other two? Thought they were in town still. You one of the kids? No. Okay, one's severity. They got upstairs, rescued the first one. Let's see, they're hiding inside the shop. Any darn kids hiding in here? Nope. There's not in there. Just tell me that's the Buddha kid thing. Madoo. Alright, there's a pot that I haven't checked yet. Going through them all. Alright, let's go to the castle then. I don't know, whatever will happen that you've left the washing out. It doesn't even look like it's going to remotely rain. Obviously, you need an espresso. You look fuzzy. Ooh, peculiar. Mostly. Hooray, we found the quest item. See? Both of those totally side door. It's snacking you that way instead of waiting for the gatekeeper forever. Vicious. I realize they're all wearing helmets, right? Get them an espresso-coated fish. It's totally what you need to do. Oh, that's right, that door goes to, like, the Colosseum thingy or whatever later on, I think. Yeah, that's how that works. Oh, there's kiddo number 2. Hi, kiddo number 2. Ta-da! You don't appear to be running home. I don't see you running. It's a pot pie. Get it? It's a pie that's in a pot. Pot pie. There you are. This is where you need to start reading the tales. Because this is the guy that'll start to ask about him. Of course. Oof. Okay, thanks, bye. Yeah, that's when you need to actually read the first of the wizard tale thingamabobbers. Alright. Kid number 3. Must be in the armory or something. Don't lose again now, okay? That's a lot of money. So used to hitting that for the menu on the second game. Let's see. Where's the mantle? No. Can I not use it yet? Cloak. Nope, can't use it yet. Dang it. Wait, nope, there's the third kid. Or not. Oh, he's probably at the well. Let's see. Third kid, you down here? Gotta go to the end first, probably. You're not a kid. Ah, he isn't here. I thought so. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have tripped right next to a giant, you know, spiky ball. That's just me. I wouldn't trip next to that thing. Also, I wouldn't just have that lying on the ground. I mean, it's got a sign that says don't step on it, but... meh. Alright, that's the 3 kiddos. And I'm just gonna loot your shop here. Don't mind me. Alright, Raven Face. Yeah, that's right. I mustn't skip to this place, that's right. I need to get out of my funny clothes and go seek an audience with the king and be allowed to do it. Alright, mommy, where are you? There you are. The guard will give me merit stamps now. I got a merit stamp card. And you're not going to give me any stamps. What a ripoff. It will fade out. And it restarts. That would have been clever if it remembered where it stopped. I'm going to do that at least 3 more times tonight, I'm sure. Alright, well, that's going to do it for now. I think we'll pick up a little bit more later on tonight, so stay tuned for part 2. But for now, I think I'm going to go munch on something. Catch you later.